Easy peeps, welcome to Wwe 2K22 Myrise, the first episode in this brand new series on the channel. My name is QuickStopHicks, otherwise known in Myrise as Quinn Hicks, otherwise known as Quinn QuickStopHicks. So as I said, this is the first episode. We will get to find out the backstory of the character. We will get to see where we are as we enter our first day in the WWE Performance Center. But without further ado, let's start the Myrise of Quinn QuickStopHicks. We are here at the Performance Center. Woo! WWE, baby!
So this is it. Day one of training at the WWE Performance Center. As you can see, it looks like everyone heard I was coming and decided they'd be better off staying home. This is cool, but there's no way my journey ends here. I'm going to WWE and then straight to the top, where I make sure that—
What are you doing? You're an hour and a half early for your orientation.
I was just checking out the facility.
There'll be plenty of time for that later. How did you even get in here?
Guy up front let me in.
Oh, big guy with the mustache? Kinda sweaty?
Yup.
Well, that's Todd's final strike. Hope he enjoys early retirement.
Not too sure if I like the cut of her jib. You know what? We're going to give Todd a break. We're going to go on his side. We're going to back Todd all the way
no
to
need
the
get anyone
moon.
in trouble. He definitely checked my ID and even did a pat down. Really thorough. So Todd's all right in my book. I feel very safe in his big, sweaty hands.
Fine, whatever. Anyway, you're going to need to fill out your information on this and sign a bunch of waivers before you can begin training today. And when you're done with all that, there's actually a fun part. You get to design your wrestling gear in case you become a WWE superstar.
You mean when I become a WWE superstar?
Yeah, sure. Wait, have you been filming this entire time?
Is that a problem?
Filming's not allowed in here without prior consent, which you should have been told by security. Frickin' Todd. Turn it off, please.
Right, so after 2 days of creating my character, well, it wasn't that long, we have created Quinn QuickStopHicks. Now, I'm not going to give away all the details, but let me just tell you, Quinn Hicks, I'm an actor. I've been in various things. You may have known me from certain things like, I don't know, Love Island, or we did do that dubious commercial a while back, and, you know, that's okay. But our main thing is the fact that we was the lead in a particular film starring The Rock, the fellow wrestler The Rock. We had our tryouts, we had our test runs, and unfortunately, some other actor came along and took our spot. So we didn't actually get into the final film. And now we do hold a little bit of a grudge. So, Ryan Reynolds, if you're out there, we're coming for you, son. We are coming for you. So here I am, and I look beautiful, may I say. Absolutely beautiful.
You done with all that yet?
Just finished. It takes time to design a look like that.
I've seen worse.
So now what? Should I go wait at the front desk with you until it's time to start?
Front desk? What do you think I do here? I'm Corey Klein, head recruiter and occasional babysitter of people who don't follow instructions and show up way earlier than they're supposed to.
Oh, that Corey. I guess when we were emailing, I just saw your name and assumed that... You know what? It's nice to meet you in person finally.
Go get changed. Then head over to the gym. The other trainees who started last week should be showing up soon. And to clear up any potential confusion on your end, they are men.
Got it. Thanks.
So within the PC Center, you've got various things in your hub where you can check your DMs and can check what's happening on Twitter, and that affects the storyline. So we won't go straight into the showing you the DMs, because I'm sure there's a few people out there that have already shown that. So we're just going to concentrate on where Quinn Hicks is going. So as it stands, we're in the Performance Center. It's our first day, and there's somebody giving us the eyes across the room.
Who are you?
You what, mate? Who am I? Who are you, son?
It's my first day training here. Who are you?
Seriously? Have you not been watching Japanese wrestling for the past 6 years? I'm Paragon J. Pierce, The biggest free agent WWE's signed since AJ Styles.
Never heard of you, buddy. So sorry.
Bigger, actually.
I haven't had time to watch Japanese wrestling. I was too busy carving out a successful career in Hollywood.
So you're some kind of actor slash reality TV star? Man, you guys are all the same. You come in our sport thinking it's gonna be easy, but you're in for a real wake-up call. I don't plan on being here very long. They actually should have never sent me here to begin with, but I'm gonna take this opportunity to send you running back to LA with a broken face. Maybe you can play an ER patient or something.
You remind me of a lot of the guys in Hollywood. All talk. Luckily for them, they don't have to deal with me anymore. Unfortunately, you do.
Yeah, in a wrestling ring, which you have very little experience in. You're in my arena now, rookie. And when I'm done with you, you're gonna wish you stayed in your lane.
We'll see.
Right, so quite clearly that J Paragon has got a little bit of an issue. He's a little bit cocky. At some stage, don't worry, we will take him down a peg. But of course, we've got to see who else is around in the PC. So let's go and check that out.
Hey, new guy, right? I'm Hector Flores. Welcome to the PC.
Thanks. I'm excited to get going. Especially since I heard you started last week.
Started here, at least. I've been training in wrestling for years before this. It's part of growing up in Mexico.
Are you from one of those famous wrestling families?
No, where I'm from, you were either into wrestling or football. Sorry, soccer. I chose wrestling.
I chose to make money by going to Hollywood, and I made a lot. Probably more than anyone else here has wrestling in the minor leagues.
I'll choose to ignore that for now. So why are you here then?
I love the entertainment industry, but I got burned out and wanted a new challenge. I started training for this a few months back, and WWE took notice.
That's good. But don't expect this to be easy. You're going to have to work as hard or harder than you ever have before to make it to WWE.
I realized that. And I respect everything that WWE superstars do, inside and outside the ring. But there have already been a few guys who've gone back and forth between entertainment and wrestling, and I plan on being the next one to do it.
As they say in your line of work, break a leg. Which could actually happen here if you're not careful.
It's quite clear that Hector is the one with all the banter. Right, so we've met Jay, we've met Hector, we're establishing ourselves. We're not too sure which way we want to go with. Of course, we've still got that little bit of a chip on our shoulder because we've got, you know, the acting pedigree behind us. So let's see what else is available in the PC.
I heard you were starting today. Big fan.
Thanks. What do you like? My movies? The reality TV? My live streams?
No. Actually, that old commercial you did where you're stuck on a Ferris wheel and you really have to go number 2? Hilarious. Anyway, I'm actually crossing over from another line of work too. I spent some time in minor league baseball.
Really? Who'd you play for?
Well, I wasn't a player. I was actually a mascot named Ribby. But I was around a ton of good athletes.
Oh, okay. Well, that counts for something, I guess.
The best part of the job was they used to have indie wrestling shows at the stadium all the time, where I got to rub elbows with legends like Jerry the King Lawler. He found out I was training on the side as a wrestler and actually helped me get a shot here. Not that I couldn't have made it on my own.
You never go against the underdog character. I'm on your side, son.
Help get your foot in the door. You wouldn't be here if you weren't talented. I'll see you out there in a bit.
Sounds good, buddy. Oh, and before I forget, can you sign something for me before you leave today?
I mean, you show a little bit of kindness, and he's already got a little bit needy. So I don't know how this is going to pan out, but you can always,
Just
you
as
know,
long as you don't sell
we
it
might have to
online.
cut him loose already. I don't know. Let's
Well,
see what happens.
And you know what? I can get it some other time.
I'm just messing with you. If you can make a few bucks, then good for you. And literally, it might only be a few bucks. See you out there, Chase.
Right, so as I mentioned earlier, within your socials and within your DMs, you will have certain choices. Some choices will make you arc onto a different storyline. Some decisions will affect how your character goes forward. So I'm not going to show every single decision throughout the series, make it a little bit more entertaining. But this one here, this is from our agent, and this basically is the first choice of whether you decide whether you want to be a good guy or a bad guy, a heel or a face. And this is one of those decisions that, you know, make each Myrise episode or each Myrise series different between different people, because obviously the choices you make do have an impact on the storylines that you receive. So straight off the gate, we're going to ignore our agent and go with our gut. We're a people's champion.
I'd like to officially welcome our newest recruit to the start of his WWE journey. The rest of you've heard this speech already, so we'll try to make it quick.
On our first day, he did the whole ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages thing. It was awesome.
We'll do the talking, Chase.
I was just telling him about your cool DX intro you did.
Chase!
What Road Dogg was getting at is we are going to give you the foundation to succeed in WWE. What you do with it is up to you.
Keep in mind, you will be judged at all times. The big man in the sky is always watching.
Not that big man. There's a camera up there with a live feed that goes directly to Triple H's office in Stamford.
The coaches and PC staff certainly have input, but ultimately, he'll decide when the time's right to bring the GMs from NXT, Raw, and SmackDown here so you can showcase your talents.
I'm ready for that now.
Yeah, we know you think that, but it's not your call, big shot.
Okay, now that all that's out of the way, we're gonna start with some one-on-one matches to see where everyone's at.
All right, new guy, since it's your first day, we'll let you choose who you want to face.
So Road Dogg and Shawn Michaels give us a little intro of what we to expect from the PC, and we've got Triple H in the sky watching via a camera. I don't know about that, but let's just see if he is actually watching us. And then Road Dogg tells us to pick somebody who we want to have our first one-on-one with in the PC. So we've got a choice between Chase,
Okay,
Hector,
let's get started.
and Paragon. So we're going to go with the J bloke. We've got to go and shut him up. We're going to go with Jay. He's going to be our first one-on-one. Right, so we're going to pick this up a little way through the match towards the tail end of it. We have got Jay, Paragon, Prince as our first one. If you remember, he was giving it the little bit of the big mouth at the beginning. So we've decided to take him on. And this is our first look in ring of our character, Quinn QuickStopHicks. We did have 200 attribute points to add to the character from getting the early edition of the game. So we are currently an 85, I believe. So we're an 85 rated character. We haven't gone too deep into like the actual move side of it or stuff like that. We have got a nice little finisher, so hopefully we'll be able to pull that out right now as we're giving the crowd a chant. And there we go, absolutely beautiful. That is called the quick stop, because we stop people. See, it's amazing. So that's our move. That is our move called the quick stop. Off the top rope, we get the pin and we get the win. 1, 2, 3. We beat the man. Thank you very much and good night. Right, so after that match, that's confirmation that we are on the road to being a good guy with the finishing move of QuickStopHicks. The quick stop, beautiful. Now we've got this pleb waiting for us. Let's see what he's got to say.
Before you say anything, do you really think you just got everything I had? It's obvious I shouldn't be here. So I'm not gonna give 100% in a training match against a nobody.
Cool. Is that what you're gonna tell Triple H? Because he probably want an explanation for why the hottest free agent signing since AJ Styles just lost to a nobody.
Triple H wasn't watching our match. The coaches just say that to scare you rookies.
You think so? Cause I'm pretty sure after I beat you, I looked up at the camera and saw it zooming in on me. Probably Triple H wondering who this rookie was who just showed him they're wasting a crap ton of money on an overhyped bust.
face me when it really counts, and we'll see what happens.
Here's the thing. I think it already did, and we saw what happened. But I'm happy to give Triple H a replay anytime.
First match went down well. We had Triple H watching, zooming in on us. Jay's not happy, of course, because would you expect anything different? It looks like we've got a rematch with him in our future plans. So far, so good. But in another event-filled first day at the PC, we've just got word that Road Dogg is waiting for us. So let's go and see what he wants.
Hey, big news. We got another member of DX coming to help out for a bit at the PC.
Hornswoggle?
I am the Banter King!
No. One of the members of the best version of DX, X-Pac.
First day, let's suck up to him, shall we? We might as well. Let's suck up to him.
You know, I have to agree that the DX you were a part of was the best one.
Damn straight it was. But you know who disagrees? Shawn Michaels.
Ooh, somebody's
You guys
jealous.
took what they started and made it 10 times better.
That's what I always say. Anyway, what if when X-Pac is here, we had a match to settle this debate? You, me, and X-Pac against Shawn, Hector, and Chase.
First day, X-Pac is coming to the PC. We're going to team with X-Pac and Road Dogg to take on...
That sounds awesome. And
Shawn
if we win,
Michaels.
I get to be an honorary member
and
of DX?
the other two plebs.
Let's not go crazy.
The Battle of DX storyline then is activated. And again, we'll catch it up at the tail end of the match. Being like a 3-on-3, you know what it's like if you've played WWE 2K22. It can be a little bit long with all of the pin breakups and stuff like that. But we are coming to the tail end of this match now. We have battered them. We have bruised them. We have bled. We have shed. We have done all of the things that we can to try and get the dub. So I had a little bit of a play with Road Dogg. His character model in this PC bit is absolutely fantastic. I had a little bit of a play with X-Pac. Again, he's not too bad, but we're just trying to get to grips with the moves for Quinn Hicks. So we miss a few, we managed to land a few here and there. Our objective is just to try and knock the other people out of the ring so that we can actually somehow try and get a clean pin. But that's not always going to be the way. I mean, we did have some experience, right, of dealing with these tough situations, especially when we was on Love Island. You know, that was a free-for-all and stuff like that. It was all right. It wasn't too bad when we did that that stalker music. But I don't like to talk about the commercials that we've done. And of course, Ryan Reynolds, if you are watching and you want some, in the wise words of somebody much more famous than Quinn Hicks, if you want some, come get some. We're on to you, Ryan. We are on to you. So that aside, back to the match. We've done damage to loads of people. We can't do any more damage than is necessary. We just need to get ourselves knocking down the two that are on the apron, in Hector and Shawn Michaels, and then we can hopefully finish it by getting Ribby, Chase, whatever you want to call him. But unfortunately, he does a nice little move on us. We are bleeding. We are bleeding severely. We messed up the run to the ropes. We are tired. He is tired. We've managed to knock him down. All we need to do now is knock Shawn down so that we can somehow try and get the pin on Chase. But we just need to be able to do a move, but Chase doesn't move. Man, these matches are so long. We miss a move. We just need to punch him, get him down, knock him down, do whatever we can. His energy is low. Now we need to knock Hector off the ring apron. 1 smack, 2 smacks, thank you very much. Hector is gone. If we can just do a move on Chase and pin him, we can put an end to this 6-hour match. And we do manage to pin him finally without an interruption. And that concludes, ladies and gentlemen, the Battle of DX. That also concludes the first episode of Quinn QuickStopHicks Myrise journey. The end of episode 1, it's done, it's finished, it's completed. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. We will be doing these close to daily, maybe not daily. There might not be one tomorrow, but very close, because we need to get back up to speed. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Battle of DX. We've got Road Dogg waiting for us. Let's see what happens in episode 2. In a bit.